Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Shenanigans. How are you guys doing today?
Doing great.
Chloe?
There's a man behind the curtain throwing socks at me. Other than that, I'm good. I'm fine.
It
Thank you.
has
Yes.
been very amusing to watch their shenanigans, and I think we should get him to come and play at some point.
Oh yeah. Well, he's here next week as well. So you know.
All right, maybe we'll have a. His name's also Rob, isn't it?
Yes. Too many Robs.
We'll just have Chloe and then two Robs, one on either side of her. It'll be.
They can double. No, wait.
Anyway.
No, I hear you. Stop it. Apologies.
So,
yes.
no apologies needed. How have your guys' weeks been?
Fantastic.
Really? What has been so fantastic about this week?
Well, and I want all the audience to know, I think this is very important.
Uh-oh.
So I was at a barbecue the other day, and we're at that stage where we're all well fed and just relaxing in the chairs, watching the bugs get zapped. And I thought, why has no one ever explored that from the bug's point of view? So I've written and am directing, starring, producing everything, one man, one act play, exploring that perspective. It's called Don't Go Into the Light. And I'll be performing this 2 shows a night, 3 on Thursdays at the Taco Bell on the Mesa. So all of you from all over the world, you've been looking for this excuse to fly to Southern California, Santa Barbara. Here it is.
Wow.
Elevator pitch. It's Pixar's A Bug's Life meets Saw. Fun for the family.
Nice.
Fantastic. I will have to go and see the shows.
At least it's not the B movie.
Oh.
God, that
I
was
can't
sad.
use that in elevator pitch. No one saw that.
Oh.
Or they blocked the memory.
I was forced to watch that by my child.
Oh, that age. I remember that. So many pony movies.
Oh.
It was so bad. It was so bad, man.
What was the bee movie? Was just a movie about bees, right?
Yeah, but it was just insane. It was.
Seinfeld.
Yeah, it was terrible. Oh God. Anyway, sorry, I was just flashbacks to god awful film.
My daughter, and I think somewhere around age 25, approached me and said, "Dad, I've got Netflix here. Was watching old movies for nostalgia purposes." And so I watched, the original Pokemon movie. And I just kept thinking about way back when we were kids and you took us. And I just want to say, I'm sorry. You must really love us.
Oh my God. Have you guys seen like the Twitch watches Pokemon thing? They were showing like all the Pokemon movies on Twitch.
No.
I watched about half of one of them and it was like,
No. Wow.
So yeah.
Let's hop into game. I think
God.
everyone. Yeah.
Wait, I'm not in roll 20. Wait, I knew there was something I forgot.
God. All right. So while you get into roll 20, why don't you guys introduce your characters? Not that you need much of an introduction. But let's do it to kill time while Chloe gets in roll 20.
Okay. Who goes first?
You do.
You're trying to get into. Oh, okay.
I'm just going.
Yes, because you're trying to get in roll 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who is Kuri? That's a question I spent a lot of time thinking about. And I try to explore a different facet each episode. He's a quiet man who's driven by extremes to wear women's underwear as the situation dictates. And yes, he's an elf. He's a cleric, as some people seem to forget sometimes. His got very few powers, but he tries to be creative with them. Kind of underpowered.
Underpowered cross-dresser.
Yes, he doesn't even wear full metal armor.
He just wears like the metal bikini with the best armor class.
It's fine though, because he doesn't
I need
need
to get that.
metal armor because he has all his millions of minions to like throw themselves in front of him. Every time somebody goes to stab him, somebody just goes.
Let's not exaggerate.
And he takes the bullet for him.
Doesn't.
It's just like kobolds surrounding him, leaping in the way of arrows and
No!
blocking swords with their heads.
Oh, hang on a second. Hello? I'm streaming. What do you want? It's my housemate, sorry.
Well, why don't you introduce your character then?
Right, yes. My character is Dave Growl, and he's he's a bard, and he's a bit grunge, and I've only played him once, so he's still not quite formed. He's a bit kind of like, hey man, dude, you know, he's a bit grunge.
Hey man, dude.
Yeah, and also he has 6 strength, which I think tells you everything you need to know. He has 6 strength and 15 charisma. So, you know, just don't ask him to lift anything heavier than a piece of paper.
So it's just the two of us, and we're both non-combatants. This should be great.
All right. So we meet in Shenanigans. It has been mostly repaired from the disastrous events of last week. There's still repairs being made, but new tables have been brought in. More people are here now. Things are getting back to normal. Actually, hold on. We'll wait on that for a moment. So you guys are hanging around the table. There's a bunch of new folks behind you. Not all of them are the same sort of mercenaries that you're used to seeing, but there's still some of the usual crowd here. Lizzie and Desmond are behind the bar, having a chat and serving drinks together. Layla is bussing dishes and bringing out food from people. Borsch is hanging out in the back with, not Crewbarb, what's the other one? Glibglob. They're hanging out in the back, making dinner or breakfast for everyone. And Crewbarb is currently sleeping out front, sleeping off a hangover out front in one of the stables. What are you guys up to?
Creating a fresh hangover in the bar.
Dave's just kind of sat there like noodling on his guitar in the corner.
I'm having a breakfast Long Island.
Breakfast Long Island, yeah. Dave's there with just like a pint of something, probably quite watered down because, you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He's thinking.
Where's Scrapper?
Rapper, I don't know, probably hanging out outside usually.
He's an outside dog?
Well, Scrapper is a Great Dane, so I mean, if they let Scrapper in, then I would love to have Scrapper there. But
yeah,
I imagine Scrapper gets in the way.
All right,
I'm gonna offer him some snacks.
Yeah. So here's the thing: you don't want to be having a watered down drink. That's thinking defensively. You want to get ahead of this thing.
Dude, what? No, man. No, look, I look. Have you seen the size of me, dude? I can't. No, man. I'm like no, and I had like too much, and no.
See, it's like one of those things where you go so far that you end up coming around the other side.
Dude, that's a great lyric. Hang on. Just in the wind. Yeah, man, dude. Hey, he was a good dog, dude. Yeah.
So
very good dog. Saved my life on multiple occasions.
Someone walks in, wearing a nice fine suit with a tie and a very large top hat, an unusually large top hat. He's got a black cane with a brass handle on it. And he strolls into Shenanigans, taking his time to look about and survey the populace here, when he stops and stares directly at Scrapper. And then he turns on his toe and marches over and says, "Whose dog is this?"
Well, if you look at that, it's the Monopoly guy. This is mine.
My good sir, you have such an exquisite specimen here.
Yes, the dog is wonderful too.
You must let me pay you for him.
Pay me for him to what?
You must sell me your dog.
Dude, you can't just offer to buy somebody's dog.
Yes, I think we have different definitions of must.
I will pay handsomely for this wonderful specimen.
And I will
Okay, how
handsomely
sexy your money is.
He's my dog. He's seen me through thick and thin.
I will pay you 10 gold pieces, far more than the value of this canine.
You're mistaken. You won't pay me that much at all.
You won't sell?
Of course not.
Come now, sir. Everyone has
Plus,
their
this is a
price.
25
12 gold.
Dog, anyways.
12 gold.
That's absurd, especially given that the base gold piece price that I paid in the player's handbook was 25 gold for a guard dog.
Was it?
Yes.
I'll pay you 30 gold.
It doesn't matter, however.
50 gold.
It doesn't matter. Scrapper is family. And here in Shenanigans, family is something we repeatedly endanger. And yeah, it's actually pretty twisted and strange here.
Sir, you must tell me your name.
Yeah, man.
Again, we disagree about must, but I'll be happy to tell you because that is one of my joys in life. Curry Silvertongue, live the fantasy. I haven't got to say that in a while. I need another Long Island.
Lord Silvertongue, I am Archibald Mayfeather, and I am here to find
you are.
the best dog to compete in the show. And this here is a wonderful specimen. Is he trained?
Absolutely. He's saved my bacon so many times.
Then I will make you one final offer, and I please consider carefully before answering. 100 gold pieces for this wonderful Great Dane.
Sir, while I appreciate the offer, would you sell one of your children for that amount? For
Which
any
one?
amount? Yes. Well, strangely enough,
Dude, you
You can have Thomas.
Dude, you have some messed up priorities, man.
I will give you 100 gold and Thomas for your dog.
is Thomas trained?
As trained as a human can be.
Whoa. How old is your kid? Are you selling your... What the hell, man? Are you swapping your kid for a dog?
Yes, I would love to, but I don't think anyone would go for it.
Yes, we had a whole episode that was like the opposite of trading people for money. So I think we're gonna pass on this whole scenario.
Well, at
Yeah, you want to buy a
least,
painting, though.
at least enter him in the competition.
I will be happy to enter your son in the competition.
No. This fabulous dog up in Coxport in 1 week's time. There is a dog show.
I would like to try and use my ventriloquism skill to make Scrapper sound like he's saying, "I don't want to be sold."
Ooh, give me a ventriloquism check.
That's 11, so that's what do I do? Hang on, is that
D20 plus 11.
okay? Right.
Ooh, just barely off. You needed a 21.
Oh, damn it! I don't want to be sold. I'm like trying to sort of like, no, I don't want to be sold.
Like, it works, the voice comes from there, but, like, your lips are still moving.
I don't
Yeah,
want to be sold.
it's so close. Yeah. And
Yes, well, tell me about this show then, and I'll be happy to prepare how interesting it sounds, both Scrapper and Thomas for it.
Thomas will not be entered in that show. he is not nearly a fine enough specimen. Not to mention they only allow canines in.
Dude, you're a
Is that
shitty
specifically
dad.
in the rules? Because you would be surprised at the number of sports that don't specifically forbid a dog or
How
something.
old is this Thomas anyway, man?
Thomas is 16. Takes after his mother, my third wife. Completely useless.
Man, I do not like you.
Anyway,
Well, he could come along then, this Thomas. Perhaps you seem to have such a dim view of him. Perhaps this could be the opportunity for him to engage and improve himself and reach his potential.
you certainly are concerned with the welfare of lesser beings. Anywho, the dog show in Coxport takes place in a week's time. Prize is a very large garnet. A very large garnet. The best dogs from all over Drexus will be here.
Interesting. Will some of them be for sale?
Yes, some people are reasonable.
Yes, well, some people aren't. Corey Silvertongue. Live the fantasy.
Do you always say live the fantasy after your name?
Yeah.
Or
Yes,
is
I
that
do.
part of your
Yes.
name? Is that your last name and Silvertongue is your middle?
No, it's just an enjoinder to engage in what everybody would like to do anyways.
So there's no live the fantasy family.
No.
It's probably better. Anywho.
Oh, Coxport, eh?
Yes. Anyway, I must be on. I have to find a suitable companion to present in the show.
Yes, go find that dog. It wouldn't be right for there to be two pieces missing for the Monopoly game.
Yes. If you happen to
Issue.
change your mind, the 100 gold offer still stands. Just bring... What is the young pup's name?
This is Scrubber.
Oh, that name simply will not do. Simply not do. Please bring Reginald to Coxport at the arena, and I will happily pay you for him. In the meantime, I must be off to find another wonderful specimen. Good day.
Good day.
He tips his hat to you, and walks out the door with his upright posture and his, clinking of boots.
Yeah. Dave's just like... If he turns around, Dave's going to be like... That guy is a fucking jerk.
Yes, I feel sorry for his son, unless his son turns out to actually favor him more than the mother.
Chip off the old block. I feel
Yeah.
I feel bad for the kid, man.
There's always that possibility.
Mm.
But I feel like that would be an interesting episode in our lives to try to help out and find out what kind of shenanigans would be involved with this poor Thomas, who might turn out to be more than we expected. Anyways.
Also, giant garnet.
Yes.
I mean, think how many guitars and shit you could buy with that.
Yeah, shall we to Coxport?
Yeah, I'm over that. Yeah, and yeah, it's cool, man.
Can you drive away?
Dude, no.
No, well then we'll have to bring Crewbarb.
No, my skills are more in the, entertain. I'm an entertainer, man. I just,
You will love this wagon then. It's perfect for you.
Sort of like slouch after you, sling the loot over the shoulder and slouch out the door, dude.
So, to get to Coxport, first you must go to Kershwick. It is about 85 miles as the crow flies, but it is a windy road through a forest, so it's probably closer to 120 miles to get there. These distances right? I have a feeling these distances are not right. I have a feeling this map is improperly scaled.
You had one job, Neil.
I had a lot of jobs. I will get the correct distances because that is improper. The entire map is 700 miles across. There's no way that section is.
That's a lot.
Yes, this whole the continent of Arcadia is roughly the size of Germany plus the Netherlands plus Belgium. Just a little bit smaller than France. Did a lot of research to figure these numbers out. Oh yeah, okay.
Yes, that's actually how the square footage of my room in the place where I am now was advertised as a percentage of the land area of Germany.
What is the actual size of this map? I don't know.
I think it looks like it's about 3 encounters from here to Coxport.
Something like that. I think we are 150 miles across. Okay. I will quickly make adjustments.
You realize you're the only one who would have known any of this.
Yes, but it bothers me. God, does it bother me.
Nerd. Sorry, what?
Don't call me a nerd.
You are a nerd. Although I like the prayer flags in the background. Very nice.
Yes, they had to be taken out of the suitcase because they were possibly molding, and they're hanging up to dry.
Ah.
They are my wife's.
And they look very decorative, though.
Yes, thank you. Okay, there we go. Distances have been remedied. It is roughly 25 miles as the crow flies from Berkshire to Kirschwick.
That sounds a lot more reasonable. Yeah.
Yes, quite more reasonable. That's as the crow flies, though. If you take the path itself, it's going to be closer to 35, maybe 40 miles. Because, you guys aren't birds. Unless Curry has some sort of transform into flying animal spell tucked under his belt somewhere.
It's a non-zero possibility, let's face it.
Yes.
No, although soon we'll be able to ride Spiderback.
Carries the entire cart. Go, motherfuckers.
God damn it. All right. What would you guys like to do? What preparations do you have for your journey?
Let's see. First, gonna need to go with animal-based spells.
Well, you got a week before before the game starts. So, when do you guys want to arrive in Coxport? How far ahead of the games do you want to arrive?
Maybe the day before, just scope things out.
Why don't we just go now, and then we can enjoy everything that is Coxport?
I'm down for that, man. Yeah.
Yes, all the traditional Coxport activities. The
ring toss.
I hear they're
the ring toss onto yes. Bobbing for dildos, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Dildos being a type of sausage, of course. Local
Yes. There's a lot of water sports going on in Coxport too. It's right in that big bay. Anyway, you guys are going to take off.
Showers of gold. Nobody knows why.
Yes.
I blame Zeus. What?
Zeus.
Yeah,
His name is Jesus. It's not Zeus.
I was making a Greek gods reference. Just let me have it.
No. Die Hard 3.
Zeus was all about letting everyone have it.
Yeah.
Zeus is all about basically...
You have to be into bulls and swans and things, so...
Bulls, swans, and golden showers, though. He once appeared as a shower of gold,
Yes, he was a shower of golden light at one point.
Well...
Which leaves me wondering how you get the swing,
So,
He's a
anything
god,
you want to
he's
do
a
in Berkshire before you go? Let's get back onto more Twitch-appropriate conversations.
I don't know. This seems to be making you twitch a little.
Sorry.
So, I guess I'll take traveling spells. Be prepared for that. Let's see. Were any of the other players wizards? I'm trying to think. Darth Umbra, right?
Darth Umbra is a shadow mage.
Did he have cantrips?
I don't know.
Or Lizzie? Lizzie's a student, so by definition is practicing cantrips.
She is a student, yes, and I think, what the hell's her name? Lizzie is a ranger, so she should have some wizard spells.
I'm sorry,
which is
Layla.
high
Layla,
enough.
sorry.
Layla is the
Yes.
is practicing. Yeah. But Lizzie might also have some wizard spells because she is a high level ranger.
Well, I was thinking Layla since she has to practice hers.
Okay.
I'm just going to tune my lute because I'm a level 1 bard. Tune my lute and weep softly.
Well, I will ask Layla to use various cleaning cantrips and scenting cantrips and all that good stuff to get Scrapper as magically clean and scented and hair glossy, and I'll bring some chickens to lay eggs along the way for a good glossy coat.
I will attempt to help because, like, I have 11. I have a herbalism skill, so I can like try and find something that's going to make him extra glossy and sleek and shiny and things.
Okay, she asks for 1 gold for her cantrip spells. She wants you to employ her rather than, befriend her.
Absolutely. That is fine.
Can you afford that, Rob?
A gold.
Well, I'm just considering you probably have tens of thousands of gold lying around right now.
Well, if so, I've only got 183 on my character sheet now, down to 182.
Maybe it's Chloe who's got the tens of thousands of gold.
I have 32 gold.
Okay, or maybe she's just. Never mind. All right, so you clean up the dog, you get it some food. Clearly.
I'm sorry. I'm getting.
Yes,
aggro.
You're getting something.
I will attempt to remain deadpan.
We can see shadows dancing on the screen behind you. We know what's happening.
You can't see shit dancing on the screen behind me. What?
All right, so dog is all cleaned up. You have found Crewbarb, who's willing to drive the cart to Kershwick for you.
Huzzah.
Can
any
from
other-
the silk production, can I get a nice silk bandana for Scrapper to wear?
You can harvest some silk, but you'll need someone to knit the bandana or create the bandana along the way. Do you have a seamstress or someone who can make a...
If only both of us were skilled in tailoring, I think, right?
that was Delanora.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I just have
You have?
yeah, I've just got like performing skills and stuff like that. So, unless you really want me to juggle some that, yeah.
Well, that's fine because I am a tailor who also has the artistic ability. So let's create.
Cool. So you guys start working on the... Is there
Sorry.
something going on over there?
No,
Is this that non-zero chance you were talking about before the show?
He's just winding me up. It's fine. He's succeeding very well as well. Anyway, yes.
All right. You
Yes,
get
it's
the
been
silk
pointed
made.
out to me that when the DM says you have hundreds of millions of gold lying around, you say yes.
Don't ask you if you're a god. You say yes.
All right. You begin to make knit a nice scarf, a nice silk scarf for the dog. Get on your wagon and head on towards Kershwick.
As I said, I want to get a couple of chickens. We get glossy coats going here, and then they double as dog food.
Cool. Why don't you chip out like 3 silver for dog food and things, and then why don't we actually go to our first break? It's going to be a little bit early, but I think that's better pacing for us if we break now. So we'll see you guys all on the other side of our break, and when we take on the journey to Kershwick and then Cocksport. See you guys on the other side. Bye-bye.